Back on CBS Sports HQ alongside Bryant McFadden, Joe Musso here, and everybody's trying to get their name in the paper, B-Mac.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes for the right reasons, sometimes for the wrong. We're talking winners and losers coming out of Week 3 Sunday's action. Your big winner here on Sunday is who?
The Colts. Gardner Minshew, thick mustache, stepped in for Anthony Richardson, who was out because of an injury, playing on the road against the Baltimore Ravens, one of the big-time favorites to fight for a playoff spot, not to mention championship aspirations for the Ravens. Gardner Minshew went on the road in the Colts.
Big.
Difficult situation to be in, playing against a former MVP, Lamar Jackson, came out with a big-time dub. Matt Gay was the best kicker on the football field, and that's saying a lot because opposite of Gay was Justin Tucker. I mean, Zach Moss stood in the paint, delivered big-time opportunities in the running game, also as a receiver as well, and they made big-time plays. So when you talk about just winning this ball game, that's a big plus. But then when you factor in what's going on in the Colts division, the AFC South, you don't know exactly what you're going to get from the other three teams in that division, but I'm starting to realize and understand what I'm going to get from the Colts, which is a team that's going to fight, a team that's going to find ways to run the football, and a team that has sound depth in important spots. So they're my biggest winner because not only did they beat a playoff caliber team on the road, but they're looking like the best team in their division, no debate, no argument, and then factor in who they have coming up on their schedule. Oh, by the way, they're first in the division. They have the Rams, they have Tennessee, they have Jacksonville. 3 winnable ball games for the Colts. And eventually, you should have Anthony Richardson back in the lineup because we saw what he was starting to do before that injury took him out a week ago against the Houston Texans.
You talk about depth at important positions, no more important than the quarterback position.
Yes, sir.
Such a luxury to have a guy like Gardner Minshew there picking up the slack right where the star rookie left off. We'll see what the Colts look like moving forward. As you said, everyone else in that division sitting at 1-2. They sit at 2-1. Your biggest loser on Sunday is who?
Oh, my goodness. There's only one big loser. And I could go the Dallas Cowboys, but I won't. I got to go to the team that allowed 70 points, a basketball score, to say the least. The Denver Broncos, Sean Payton, I don't know if he's having reservations about returning to the sideline because he had a nice, comfortable job in the studio. But right now, his blood pressure got to be extremely high. They're my biggest loser because they got embarrassed against a quality sound team, but allowing 70 points to anybody is something that's unacceptable. Number 2, it's safe to say, even though there's a lot of football left to be played, I don't see them righting their wrongs anytime soon. So I think their season is over. And that's saying a lot because the next 2 ball games they have, the teams they're playing against, they got to go to Chicago, and they got the Jets. But from what I just witnessed, from their defense, Justin Fields, it's a get-right game.
Even if it's 2-3 moving forward.
We're not seeing sound, efficient play on the offensive side, and defensively, they're bad. And that's saying a lot because a year ago, their defense kept their team within reach of winning ball games, competitive to say the least. They're not even fighting right now. They're just stepping in the ring and having their hands tied and just receiving blows. And at some point in time, you're going to get put to sleep. And they got put to sleep tonight.
You remember, Sean Payton had plenty to say about Nathaniel Hackett's coaching job this offseason.
I didn't want to go there.
0-3 start speaks for itself. Nothing else needs to be said. Bryant McFadden, we appreciate all you say.
Yes, sir.